Everyone in this world is out hunting gods. Me? I just follow behind, picking up the scraps. Because this is an era where gods actually walk the earth. They used to be completely unkillable to regular humans, until people started awakening sequence abilities. Some unlocked assassin sequences that let them vanish into thin air. Others got trickster sequences that let them copy anyone's appearance. But me? I awakened something nobody's ever seen. The God Eater sequence. All I have to do is eat a god, and I get stronger. But if anyone found out, they'd dissect me for research, so I had to keep it hidden. My plan? Scavenge dead gods and eat them on the low. The whole safe zone is sealed off from gods by a massive dome. But near the exits, there were still opportunities. Hunting squads clear out gods near the exits every day, so maybe I could grab some leftover remains. And it happened to be Saturday. I headed to the biggest safe zone exit nearby. Exit 114514 was absolutely packed. A dozen people stood guard at the security gate, helmets on, cold weather gear strapped up. Just then, 2 sequence users who'd finished a hunting mission took off their helmets and started heading back. Hundreds of regular people immediately swarmed them. I tried pushing through to check if any god remains got left behind, but the crowd shoved me right back out. No choice. I was stuck on the outer edge all day and didn't make it to the front until nightfall. But by then, the Allied government inspectors had already taken everything. I got absolutely nothing. Just when I thought I was going home empty-handed, I spotted a twitching ear fall right off a sequence user's backpack. My eyes lit up. I was practically drooling, just waiting for the right moment to snag it. But out of nowhere, a janitor swept it up with a broom and walked off. I followed him away from the exit and watched him dump the ear into a trash can on the corner. Once he was gone, I rushed over and threw the lid open. The whole thing was stuffed with god remains. It was an absolute feast. I looked over the full bin and licked my lips. The heavens really do look out for me. After making sure no one was watching, I grabbed the top piece, still squirming. It reeked and looked absolutely nasty. Even Hannibal Lecter would have cooked it first. But I wanted power, so I held my breath and shoved it in. Looked disgusting, but honestly, it tasted pretty decent. If all god remains taste like this, then I was definitely not holding back. I grinned and dove straight into that trash can. Weirdly enough, no matter how much I ate, I never felt full. Over an hour later, I'd cleaned out the entire bin. And right then, a notification sound went off in my head. God Eater has reached level 2. New skill unlocked. Brutality. For 10 minutes, your strength, agility, and toughness triple, and you feel 0 pain. Finally leveled up. This new skill alone could seriously change things in a fight. That meant I was finally strong enough to join a god hunting squad. Dumpster diving wasn't a long-term plan anyway. The real problem? I couldn't let anyone know I had the God Eater sequence. I needed a cover sequence to hide behind. Right then, I heard stumbling footsteps behind me. A drunk guy staggering my way. If he noticed anything off about that trash can, I'd be in serious trouble. No time to wipe the blood off myself. I crammed over 10 god remains into my bag and bolted. Thank God it was just a drunk. If anyone caught me with that bag, I'd have 0 excuses. I hugged that blood-soaked bag tight and cut through the dark alleyways, heading straight home. But the second I turned into a dark alley, a knife came flying straight at my right eye. Lucky for me, my agility was already way beyond human limits. I dodged instantly. 3 figures stepped out of the shadows, all smug and mean-looking. I asked coldly, "What do you want?" They smirked. "What do you think? We're robbing you." My heart was racing inside. Those god remains could get me exposed at any moment. I needed to get out of there fast. The greasy-haired one grinned. "Just leave the bag. That's all we want."